Specialist Alec McGee had a rough childhood. He saw his parents make the wrong decisions and the consequences those decisions brought, but in a way, it was good for McGee.
It made him a fighter, or made him tougher in life, which is what has shaped his roles in this life: a boxer, a soldier, and a father. ABC 7's Dylan McKim shares his story.
In his childhood, Alec McGee saw the two paths he could take in his life: the path of right decisions or the path he saw his parents take.
Both of my parents, they caught a drug addiction pretty early on.
It was a blessing and a curse, living in and out of motels his whole life, but within those bad times, a lesson.
I was able to learn from the mistakes of my family and my parents and the people before me.
Now he's a fighter in life, and a fighter in the ring. He's been boxing since he was 12. Now he's a professional with 7 fights under his belt. But there's more to his story. He's also in the United States Army.
And I had to mix it up. I had to do something that was going to put my life back on the right track.
McGee was working as a bouncer in nightclubs, but with 2 kids, he needed some stability for him and his family. He'd already lost a family connection as a kid when him and his sister were separated by the foster care system.
So the first time in my life, at 13 years old, I was separated from my sister, who I was joined at the hip with.
McGee is being deployed to South Korea soon. He'll be away from his family for 9 months, but while he's there, he's looking to continue his boxing career.
A still fighter that's not doing nothing, that's not fighting, you know, you're not going anywhere. You're a dead fighter, essentially.
Dylan McKim, ABC 7.
All right, Dylan, thank you for that. Specialist McGee also told ABC 7 that his parents are actually doing much better and are cheering him on in the ring.